start yesterday, this camp today. What does it mean to you to be in this community? This is how kind of you're spending the party.
Yeah, it's always fun. I mean, great part about the off season. Our schedule's always crazy, so we get to do more stuff for the community if time allows it. So it's cool that these things kind of coincided, at the same time. And again, same things I said yesterday. It's good to be in the community and do as much as I can.
With the basketball schedule more or less over for you guys, have you had a chance to process your individual accolades, All-Star starter, and the organization as a whole, frankly, being in the schedule?
Yeah, I mean, I think when the season ends, you get time to, get some R&R, be on vacation. It's a great time to reflect on everything that you've done. Man, it was a great year. It was a great year for us as a team, me individually, of course, but we know it's another step for us to go. And obviously not satisfied with just Eastern Conference Finals. We want to do a lot more. So, yeah, I think you can say we're ahead of schedule in our rebuild, but we know what we're capable of, and our goal is to get right back where we were, this year and, do more.
Seems like not too much time off for you, though, as we've seen you at a handful of the pre-draft workouts. What does it mean to you to be there for those, and what is your message for the guys that have been going through that process?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've watched more pre-draft workouts by any NBA player at this point. But it's always fun. I mean, most of the time I'm just working out, I'm getting my stuff done, and I like watching basketball, so I'm watching. After a chance for me to talk with Larry, talk with the front office, all that stuff. So it's cool for me to be there, talking to all those people. I think I just echoed to the guys getting drafted. Just enjoy the process. It's always fun. Something to never forget. I would love to say I tell the kids, but we're all like the same age at this point. So, just want everybody to have a successful career.
Any excitement for you for the ramp-up process for the Olympics?
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to get right back going. I love not touching the basketball for a little bit, but I love touching, playing basketball more. So I'm excited to get right back to it.
Hey, what's the back and forth like with Larry when you get a chance to just pick his brain?
Well, I wouldn't say it's much of a back and forth. Just me just picking his brain, just talking. It ain't like he doesn't like talk trash or anything. It's just, I think he gives me a lot of tips and a lot of stuff like that. I didn't like last year when I met him, I had no idea that he even knew who I was. So it's like, it's always cool to get to talk to a legend like that, have conversations, talk about his career, how he views mine, and where he thinks I can get better. So it's always an honor.
What is your ramp up like now going to Team USA, and how are you doing health-wise?
Yeah, health-wise I'm good. I plan to take another week off with no basketball here this next week, and then have a pretty rigorous 2-week process getting ready for the Olympics. Probably go back to work out every day, twice a day, getting everything ready to get ready to go. So this week is like my last week to not touch basketball, and then we ramp back up.
You're a lot more hurt than maybe you were able to share and could let on throughout the different months with the different injuries.
Yeah, I mean that's not really for me to talk about. Like, if people, you see how I play, you guys can make that assumption yourself. I mean, everybody saw what happened, saw how I was feeling. I was on every injury report the whole year. So yeah, it sucks, but hopefully this summer I can have a healthy, successful summer going the next season with no problems.
Are you blown away by the turnout here? This thing has gotten really big very quickly.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I mean, the first year we had a really good showing at the Pack. The second year we kind of had to downsize a little bit based on the size of the gym, and now being able to do that in a bigger gym. I was surprised when I walked in the door. I was like, it's pretty crazy. But they told me to slow down in a month, so I assumed that there'd be a lot of people here. But yeah, it's always cool. It's cool to see the love is shown even more over the years I've been in the NBA. My first year here, there was a lot of excitement, I think, around me being here, but now at this point, everybody's got a jersey, everybody knows everything about me. It's pretty cool to see.
You got some kids who show up to ball. They're taking you out there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the best part of camp. The kids, there's so many different personalities. You got the extroverted kids, introverted kids. It's so cool to be around them and interact. I love the kids who come up and talk trash, want to play me one-on-one, want to get behind me and knock out, all the trash talk. It's always fun.
Third year, does your feeling change leading up to this at all as it stacks, gets bigger, all that kind of stuff?
No, I mean, I'm excited. I feel like a kid when I'm out here, like I'm like a kid at camp these days too, so I always look forward to it. It's really exciting for me just to be around and to see familiar faces too. Like, there's so many kids that will come up to me. They were at camp last year. If they weren't at camp last year, I met them at a game, and obviously I probably don't remember that much, but their face looks familiar, so it's cool to interact with kids, because some of these kids are now in the Spartan division, or not Spartan, Cyclone division. They've been here since they were in the Spartan division, so I've seen them grow up a little bit. So it's been really cool.
What do you anticipate July 1 feeling like for you, just when everything becomes real and the new contract takes over?
I mean, it's became real. for me, maybe my checks will look a little bit better, but thank God it's the NBA, they're guaranteed. So I've been feeling good for the last couple of years, since last year. So I'm excited about it, excited for the new deal to start. But again, just long-term stability here in Indy is what I'm most excited about.
Do you have to say anything in particular to Pascal, or he kind of knows exactly how you and the franchise feel?
Yeah, we talk. We talk pretty often. The front office knows guys talk to him pretty often. Me and Pascal are really close, so he knows how I feel. I told you guys at postseason media, I want Pascal here. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep him in the Pacers jersey. I love playing with him. So we're gonna do everything we can to bring him back, and I don't have any doubts. Obviously, he's got to go through the process, however he's got to go through it, but he knows he's got a home here.
You've been courtside for almost all of Caitlin's games. Any big takeaways and all of the different hoopla that she's having to experience on and off the court?
Yeah. I would love to be able to interact with her more. Obviously, in season, a lot going on for her. I'd love to catch up with her a little bit more. It's great that we have Connor in our franchise, so I can talk to Connor and see how he's feeling, how she's feeling, kind of through him a little bit. But I don't really get involved in all the extracurricular, off-the-court stuff. She's a great player, and I just like watching her play. I like watching all the girls play. They're getting a lot better as the season's went on. Leah had a great game the other day. Kelsey's been great. But I like going and watching basketball. So as long as I'm in Indy and I'm not doing nothing, I'm going to go watch the game. It's always fun to do. So I love being able to watch Fever games. And the excitement in the city is awesome. It's cool when I bring people who, I brought a couple friends who haven't been to a WNBA game before, and they're like, well, to the third level. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's what Fever games are like now, So it's really cool to see the excitement around the team.